Hey guys, welcome to my Venus through Sign series. This is for Venus in Sagittarius. So if in your birth chart Venus is sitting in Sagittarius, this is for you. This can also apply if you have Sagittarius as your 7th house ruler as well. Alright, so I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do give you clarity. Okay, so we have the central issue, heart of the matter, as the Queen of Wands, Two of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, King of Pentacles, the Fool, Six of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so central issue here is that something is manifesting, something that maybe you've been working on. It looks like something's been going on where you have been too caught up or preoccupied to notice something. Maybe you have been keeping yourself busy so that you wouldn't think of somebody, but it's like this person may still be on your mind. I feel like this is about just preparing as well. Something about preparing and developing something in secret. You may have been developing or preparing or writing some sort of note, or you're getting ready to reveal your feelings to someone. I feel like your willpower is building up. Maybe before you had lack of confidence, but you're coming off as being very confident. And the more you believe in something, like that's part of the magic, that's when things will change. So I feel like there's getting ready to be some sort of shift happening in your life where maybe someone is being guided towards you, or you guys are just being guided towards one another, because the will is out, which talks about outside forces, are at work. This is something that is by law of nature, by law of karma. The wheels are turning here, which will open up some sort of window of opportunity for you to connect with someone. I almost feel like someone just falls into your lap or falls into your life, like it just out of the blue, something just randomly happens, and you're getting ready to start a new journey with someone, or you are getting ready to take a new business venture if you're not in a relationship or connecting with someone. You may be getting ready to sign some sort of document or contract, or you're making some sort of verbal agreement. Some of you could have been torn between two people, and because it's like you were trying to weigh the pros and the cons between two people, but at some point, the wheel just started turning, and it was like, okay, we'll make it obvious who you need to move towards, or we'll clear the roads for the person that is meant to come into your life. So it makes me feel like if you were in a situation where you're like, I don't know if I should talk to this person, but it's always so difficult to get through to them, or, this and that keeps happening, versus this person that just comes into your life and you also have the same feelings, that you're the same attraction, but things are just kind of happening with the other person. I would think that you would go with the person where things are just kind of naturally falling into place. Not saying that you should just give up a fight for somebody else. I just kind of feel like everyone's situation is going to be different, but I really feel like this is you trying to listen to your intuition and really looking at something from a different perspective. It's like, what do you really think? What do you really think is supposed to happen? You see what it's like going in this direction or trying to go after this energy or this person, and all these roadblocks keep coming up. But the minute this person comes into the picture, things just fall into place. So I don't know if you've been struggling between, fire and earth. But like I said, it could be any sign, but whatever the case, I feel that you are being nudged by spirit in the right direction. I almost feel that someone is being sandwiched in your space. It's like, oh, I can't go here. Oh, okay. I guess I just stay here. Then I guess this is the person for me, because spirit is like, no, you're not going anywhere. So I just kind of feel like spirit is kind of setting it up so that you have no choice but to move forward with the person that's in front of you, or the person that is actively pursuing you, where there's no guesswork. Who, I wonder if it's like, you don't have to guess. This is like solid proof here. This is a physical manifestation. Someone is physically in your face or physically calling you and telling you what they're thinking, as opposed to you looking out into the space and the universe wondering what's up with this person though. Like, what's going on with them? I wonder if they're thinking about me. I wonder. Whereas this person is like, I'm thinking about you and I'm right here and you're mutually attracted to me. So what's up? So that's kind of what I feel is happening. It's like you have no place to turn. You're stuck. Somebody might be like, nope, you're stuck with me. You're stuck with me because we're meant to be together. There's a lesson. I don't feel like it's negative. I know I'm using those words like stuck and trapped and sandwiched in, but I'm not really getting like a negative energy. I just feel like it was more of a situation where you were just like confused about what to do between two people. And now it's like, okay, you have no choice. Or it could be if you were on the other end and someone, regardless if you know this person or not, like the person coming towards you, you didn't know that before this person came into your life that they were actually struggling. Should they connect with you or this other person? And all of a sudden things just keep lining up for them to follow you or to come towards you. And so it's like, okay, little did they know that, hey, this is the answer. This, the person that is right in front of your face, is the person that is for you. If you do know someone and there was disruption in your friendship or your relationship, I do feel like you have an apology coming, or you guys are just both getting back on the same page. There's going to be a need to forgive. Someone is asking for forgiveness. They're like, do you forgive me? Can can we move past this, or can we move on from that? So I do feel like someone is asking for forgiveness. And I also feel like someone has not been able to forget about you, or stop thinking about you. It may even be mutual, being next to the sixes. Maybe the both of you have been thinking about each other nonstop. Just everywhere you turn, you see a reminder of them. You keep hearing their name. You keep seeing their picture. You're trying to stay busy or preoccupied at work, but in the back of your mind, you're thinking about this person over and over again. Maybe this person has somehow transformed your life. Because I am seeing like the transformation here. I also feel like for some of you, some things may not fall into place or make sense until your next menstrual cycle. Guys, I know you're watching, and please don't apply that part to you. But yeah, it could be on the start of someone's next menstrual cycle, or this can be as we move into Leo season, like when this change of events happen. So like I said, even if it's not in regards to love, I feel like career-wise, you could be led to the right career opportunity, or you make the right decisions when it comes to your job or what you need to do, especially if you were like, should I stay at this job or should I go? Should I start my own business or stay here out of protection or comfort or stability? And so something's going to change that helps you make that right decision here. Now, I see someone opening up and talking about how they feel. Someone is being very straightforward, very vocal about their feelings for you or you them. I get the energy of someone who's a hopeless romantic. I feel like you're being illuminated. Like something, it's like maybe you might be blind to something, but your intuition isn't. You're into it. You're like, you know what? If I try to use my logic, I always make mistakes. This time I'm just going to trust my intuition and see how that works out. I do feel like you are being guided or enlightened by a love connection or by your career choice. Whatever path that you're on, see, you're being nudged. You're being guided here. Spirit is guiding you here. Here's you with your lamp. You're going to start doing more research. You might already be doing some sort of studying astrology, synastry charts. You're becoming enlightened. You're having clarity about who someone is and your purpose for coming together or being together. I feel like a lot of you are really taking astrology more serious. I'm also getting something about the asteroid Vesta is standing out to me. I feel too that in Virgo season, you're going to have even more clarity. If Virgo is your 12th house, that is also your hidden talent. Astrology might be your hidden talent. You may also be dealing with a Virgo as well. But I see you studying secrets, or you're routinely trying to crack a code or understand something about your existence, understand about life, like you're steadily researching something, and finally someone says something or does something that enlightens you. You're reading something that someone has sent you or said to you. Like if someone sends you a text, or if someone suggests a book, I see you watching something or reading something, and you're looking at it over and over again. You're studying, and you feel like this is very valuable, what has been shared with you. I'm getting two spiritual people coming together and connecting. I get someone who is an extrovert and an introvert coming together. It's like you guys just work. There's something, whenever I see the Temperance, this is just like a beautiful blend of energies that I see coming together between two people. These are two people who are very opposite yet very much alike. Like when the two of you come together, you form a completely different energy, and it's harmonious. Maybe you want to understand, why is something so harmonious between us? This also just made me feel like, okay, those of you that study astrology and you saw something in your astrology chart, you know, months ago, years ago, something that just kind of made you feel doomed in love. You were like, damn, you know, I'm doomed. You know, I have these placements, and especially Vedic astrology, because it's like all those charts, extra charts you can look at, and your D9 chart, especially, you know, because that's the marriage chart. So if you don't study Vedic astrology, you can at least look into tropical Vedic astrology. That way you get to keep your own sign. Plus you also get to study those charts, those additional charts. I think they call them harmonic charts in Western astrology, but I don't know. I just think Vedic is more accurate, but there's truth in all of them. So yeah, let's just say you saw something that you felt like you were doomed when it comes to love. Something said that you would never get married, or it's not meant for you to get married, or you thought you were supposed to be on a life of solitude. But you're like, well, how is this possible that I'm headed towards a marriage, or I'm headed towards this relationship? I thought I was meant to be this, or I thought I was meant to do that. And so you start doing some sort of research, and you're like, overlooked something, or, you know, with my novice knowledge, you know, I didn't know that this didn't mean that, it actually meant this. Or, you know, I just feel like you are coming to some sort of understanding about why things have not worked out with other people, but why it's working with this particular person. So I feel like astrology leads you to personal healing and even more enlightenment. I also feel that some of you may need to heal from some sort of loss, or you are something about someone coming towards you who needs healing. And I know you guys are going to be like, I don't have time to fix nobody. Trust me, I agree, I feel you. But it's almost like you just have some sort of naturally healing quality towards this person. Someone may be coming towards you that is in need or who has been grieving. And maybe they're not like necessarily grieving over an ex, but maybe they're grieving over the loss of a job or their parents or a child or something that had already happened. I'm not predicting, you know, someone dying, but this is maybe something that has already happened by the time this person came into your life. So maybe it's just depression, matter of fact. You know, someone has just been depressed, and this is something that they've been working on, but, you know, them coming with you or the two of you together, somehow it just is, there's a healing energy. So yeah. And then I just feel like overall, regardless if someone is coming towards you or not, by you studying more about yourself, you're going to heal yourself. So we have here, it's time for you to face the music. It's time for you to, you know, awaken to your purpose. It's time for you to awaken to your career, this love connection. Like, something is trying really hard to get your attention. I feel like there's unfinished business between you and someone. So there could have been something that had ended that's now resurrecting. Because there's a need for you to complete this cycle or to complete something. And I've mentioned this before. I don't want to elaborate on it because I don't remember the full details of it, but it just stuck in my head about how when you heal yourself and your current karmas, you are also helping your ancestors some type of way. So it's like, if not for yourself, do it for your ancestors. Think about, who was your favorite aunt that passed away? Who's your favorite uncle that passed away? Who's your favorite somebody that passed away? You know, for your dog, you know, for crying out loud. Someone who passed away, you know, it's like you're helping them. By you helping yourself, you are helping them, helping to heal them, the seen and the unseen. But yeah, this might be to keep it on a mundane level too. This is someone literally returning your call, calling you, responding to you, like you're getting a response here. And something becomes like evidently clear about the direction that you need to go in, or who you love, you know, because it is next to the King of Cups. This person is mature enough to be like, I love you, damn it. And I just want to marry you. I just want to take care of you. I just want you in my life. You know, so someone is making a bold statement. This person is very fearless in this moment. Someone's not afraid anymore. I also feel that as far as a love connection, like the purpose of your union, so that you guys can help each other heal from past traumas, whether these are childhood traumas or past life traumas. Like, it might even give you anxiety thinking about this person, or this person triggers your abandonment issues or triggers your codependencies or your trust issues. Like, it's being triggered because this person has something to do with the healing. So the only way to escape this moon energy, fears, deep subconscious fears that you try to hide or ignore or bury, is to deal with it. Just face it. Maybe this person, this King of Cups, he's an emotional person, but maybe he doesn't like to show his emotions. So with you being in his life, it's a challenge for him to learn how to just open up, how to be vulnerable. Maybe you you know, had father or daddy issues, and maybe your father left the family, maybe you lost your father at an early age, maybe you didn't have a connection with your father, and somehow this person is challenging you to trust that you won't be left out in the cold again, that you won't be abandoned. You know, so there's a need for you guys to purge together and to heal together, I'm getting. But I do see that there's a lot of fighting about it. There's some sort of power struggles or frustrations. It's like, I don't want to deal with that. Every time you come around, this happens. Every time this is, you know, you say this happens. So I feel like there's some sort of conflict, and you guys just need to get on the same page and figure out, you guys have the ability to heal this issue. Something else I was getting here before I end it. Yeah, you're being forced outside of your comfort zone. And this person is a reflection of your shadow side, in a sense that, like I said, past life traumas or buried traumas from childhood, they're resurfacing. But you need to purge them. You need to deal with them. You need to get through it. It's like you guys need to understand that you're here for each other. You're not here to abandon them. They're not here to abandon you. You guys are needing to work through this energy. Work with these energies so that you can heal. All right, so that is all that I have. I hope it resonates. Hope it made sense. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.